Wow. Welcome everyone. I don't know that we can beat anything that's been happening already tonight. That's fantastic. You guys are great dancers. Thank you. Oh, what a wonderful evening. What a beautiful evening here in Charlotte. It looks great here. It's just fantastic. And Kathy and I can't thank you enough for joining us tonight to celebrate. You know, it's been a long time coming. It's been a really long time coming, but you know, it was worth the wait because we're here tonight and we're here with family and friends, and it's just going to be really special. Thank you so much. There's a lot of folks to thank to make this a special night, and I don't have enough time. I won't be given enough time to thank everybody who's come tonight, but I want to note a few folks. And the first is the staff here at the Mint Museum. It's a beautiful venue. They've done a wonderful job. Thank you very much. And next, I want to recognize all the folks that have put together their talents, their creativity to create what's going on here tonight. From Herb doing his last gig as a DJ tonight, to the folks from Roots that are, providing the drink and the food that we're having tonight. It's wonderful. The photographers, the folks that provided the dance lessons they did a good job. I can't believe it. Yeah. But thank you to all those folks that really did everything and put so much effort into making this a great night. And there's one person that we really want to acknowledge, and she's been with us for 2.5 years. She called herself a wedding planner, but now she's really a member of the family. And Abby, where are you? There she is over there. So yeah. We couldn't have got here tonight if it hadn't been for you, Abby. Thank you. Kathy and I just really appreciate everything you've done for us and for our kids. It's just amazing. And to you in the room, everybody here. I read the back of one of the notes that Patti and Mitul left, and it said they're here with their most favorite friends in the entire world, and that they're talking about you guys. So it's your love, it's your support to them over the last 25-something years at different times, which has made them who they are today. And we thank you for that. Kathy and I just can't thank you enough for everything that all of you in this room, and for some folks that couldn't be here tonight, we really appreciate that. I wanted to thank especially Pratush and Hina for your son. He's the epitome of an outstanding, wonderful young man. You and your family and friends have done a great job. And we are so thankful that he's going to be part of our family as well now. So glad you're letting us share him. It was really great. And finally, and most importantly to me, I want to thank my wife, Kathy. Yeah. As far as I'm concerned, you're the most important person for making this happen. So now that we got all that out of the way, if you'll join Kathy and I in a toast. We have a short one we want to make to... Yeah. All right. And if you'll raise a glass. Patti's been the love of our life, and today she's joined her life with Mitul. We know he will love and cherish her as much as we do. So we raise a toast for a happy and healthy life together, full of endless love and laughter. Cheers, you two. Cheers.
All right, I think I'm coming in between everyone and their salads. First of all, I can't believe that my sister can dance like that. This has has nothing to do with my speech, but when Patti was a child, she went to one dance class and walked out of it midway through. So, so I'm very impressed with what happened tonight. All right, so, okay, here we go. All right, I feel like I need to look at you guys a little bit. Okay, whew. Standing up here tonight is by far, one of the greatest honors I've ever had. And while obviously tonight is all about Patti and Mitul, okay. As the older sister, and because I came first, tonight is going to be about me too. So as Patti got older, I often thought about what I was looking for most in that person that my sister spent her life with, because after all, I was going to have to spend a lot of time with them. So in thinking about the number one most important quality that I wanted Patti to find, it came down to one thing: a Dallas Cowboys football fan. And there really wasn't anything after that, so we're good. All joking aside, there were a couple of things that I wanted to make sure Patti found. So thankfully, Mitul fits the bill in the following categories. Number one, hand-squeezed margaritas. Mitul makes them upon request, and he will hand-squeeze 50 limes to make it happen. Number two, complete adoration. So even when Patti is getting off the Peloton every day at 5 a.m. and dripping sweat, or in her oversized old Lake Braddock Bruins or Christopher Newport sweatshirts, Mitul still thinks, she's pretty. Number three, a really good time. Mitul is the life of any party, as we all know, and can rock any theme, and I definitely appreciate his ability to bring this quality out in Patti as well. Number four, style. So when Patti was growing up, she had an affinity for the boys section at Old Navy. So I certainly wanted to see her match with someone who would keep up her style and make her fashionable. And really, who is more fashionable than Mitul? And number five, a true partner. Patti deserves someone who will be right alongside with her and Ellie, no matter what. And there is no better partner in the world for the man than she just married. So, anyway, enough about them. Back to me. I've always wished for the absolute best in the world in every possible way for Patti. And tonight, I got to see my wish come true as she married the man of her dreams. So my new wish, aside from a Dallas Cowboys Super Bowl win, is for my sister and new brother-in-law to have a lifetime of adventure that's full of laughter and love that continues to grow in exceptional ways. So, if everyone can grab their glasses again, we know we like this part, so raise your glasses and wish Patti Mitul the happiest ever after. Cheers.
Ready? All right, I guess that means it's my turn. Good evening. Good evening, everybody. My name is Ben Coy. And before I get too serious, sappy, and heartfelt here, I feel I need to share a quick background story on this speech. I've thought a long time about what to say tonight, actually a year longer than I'd like to admit. Thank you, COVID. But I really didn't sit down to write this speech until about 2 weeks ago. Now, that doesn't mean I hadn't jotted down a few ideas leading up to that. In fact, excuse me. In fact, A couple weeks ago, I asked my girlfriend Stephanie if she had noticed at night as we were falling asleep, me typing away at my phone at night. And when she responded no, I explained to her that as we were falling asleep, if I thought of an idea for Mitul's speech, I would pick up my phone and write it down so I wouldn't forget. And her response was, "So you think about Mitul while in bed?" She's not wrong. Look at him. So if that doesn't give you all a brief look at Mitul and I's relationship, then I hope the rest of this speech will. Mitul and I met 10 years ago, our freshman year at UNC Charlotte, which blows my mind. The time is a son of a gun. And while at UNC Charlotte, Mitul and I ended up joining the same fraternity. Now, Greek life was never something I thought that I would do, but I can honestly say that it ended up being one of the best decisions of my life. And I can confidently stand here and tell you that even though that Greek life has given a very positive impact on my life, and some people may disagree, they might have a negative outlook on it. So naturally, I've heard some negative things about fraternities and sororities, whether it be through the media or one-on-one conversations. But one of the most common things I've heard is that you're paying for your friends in Greek life. And I'll tell you, if that's the truth, then Mitul is the best friend I've ever purchased. Because not only do I have the privilege of being able to call Mitul one of my closest friends, but I also get to say that he is my advisor, my confidant, and to some extent, my unlicensed therapist. And as Jenny has already said, I can also say that Mitul is my fashion consultant. Because, I'm not kidding here, 9 times out of 10, if I'm going to some wedding or some fancy event, the night before I will FaceTime Mitul and say, "Hey, this is what I plan on wearing, is this good?" And he kills it every time. But the one time I didn't have to call him was for tonight. He told me what to wear. And I gotta say, I look good. All right. I'm also proud to say that Mitul is one of my role models. You know, time and time again, he impresses me with his dedication and hard work towards what's important to him, whether it be his career, his education, his physical fitness, his health, his family, his friends, or his golf game, which we all know is a work in progress that he'll always be working on. Right? Zach, Trevor, back me up here, right? Like he's got it. But the one thing that Mitul is dedicated most is his relationship with Patti. Folks, I've been there since the beginning of these two. What started as internships for the both of them has now given them a lifelong partnership. And I have to say, it has been a true gift to watch them both dedicate so much time and effort towards each other. And Ellie, too, of course. I mean, Mitul has become one hell of a dog parent. But finally, I can say that Mitul is my brother, just like a lot of the men in this room. All brothers from a fraternity that we joined some 8, 9, 10 years ago. And I don't know about you guys, but I stopped paying dues a long time ago. So if this buying your friends thing is really a thing, then I think I got a hell of a deal with not only Mitul, but all the other guys in this room. I have to say, I could not be more honored to be the best man to such an exceptional person. Anyone who has ever had the privilege of even having a brief encounter with Mitul can see immediately how great of a person he is. His welcoming and kind personality is one that people desire to be around. And Patti, being one of these people, made the right decision to make sure that he was going to be hers and only hers for the rest of her life. She beat me to it. Patti, you are truly a wonderful person, and I am so happy to have just as good a friendship with you as I do with Mitul. You are the perfect person for him, and I know this because of the positive impact that I've seen you make on him and his life since day one. You really have helped make him the man he is today, and I know that you are proud to be able to call such a remarkable man your husband. In closing, I'd like to say good friendships are hard to come by. My mom has always told me that I have such a great group of friends, that I'm so fortunate to have gained and retained so many great people in my life. And I'll tell you that sometimes it's hard to understand such a strong statement like that until you're put in a situation that helps you see how true it is. Tonight is one of those situations. As we all grow older and life pulls us in different directions, having friends who understand us and are always present when we need it is invaluable. I am truly fortunate for all of the friendships I have, especially all the ones in this room. But there's some that I'm more fortunate to have than others. And one of those friendships is with Mitul. Mitul, I cannot now or will I ever be able to thank you enough for your friendship and all that you have done for me over the past 10 years. Dang it. And I know that 10 years is just the start. So get ready, man, because you're about to embark on a whole new life journey with the one person you can now proudly call your wife. And don't worry, because I'll be right there by your side, growing fat and old with you. So if everybody could please raise your glasses and help me celebrate friendship, brotherhood, and the two most important people, not only in my life, but in all of your lives as well. To Mitul and Patti. And Ellie. I love you.
Man.
Love you. Thank you so much for letting me do this with you. Such an honor.
My guy, you know. So, recently with the wedding approaching, I've been doing a lot of thinking about what it really was about me that won Patti over. And I know what you're all thinking. How do you narrow down such a long list of things? Freakishly good looks, Hollywood-type persona, very mediocre golf game, which has been pointed out multiple times. But the more I thought about it, the more it really boiled down to one fundamental thing about me. And that is my well-crafted and witty compliments and flirtations. So I thought I'd save my best one for tonight. You may have all noticed that while you were eating, my wonderful groomsman went around and gave each table an envelope. Go ahead and put it in the air if you're the one that has it, just to make sure we know every table has it. Okay. I give you permission to open the envelope and pass around what you see in there. I'll give you guys a second to do that. Okay, it looks like we have distributed the goods. And by now, you see that it's a scratch-off lottery ticket. And the reason I did this is because I wanted to give you all a chance to hit the jackpot, just like I did when Patti said I do. Hit it, Herb. I'm glad that worked because I did not run that by. But on a little bit more of a serious note, truth is that we were supposed to be here a year ago, And COVID took that away from us. And that was tough. That was tough on Patti and I, to be completely truthful. But delaying the wedding a year also gave us some things. And I wanted to share with you all what a few of those things were. First and foremost, it gave Patti and I another 364 mornings of waking up and knowing that the best day of our lives was still ahead of us. Gave one of us another year to finally shed a few pounds. Thank you, Peloton. I know we got some Peloton Nation in here. And it gave the other one of us a year's worth of mini heart attacks, wondering whether or not she'd fit in the dress. Which, on that note, can we take a moment to acknowledge how absolutely beautiful and stunning my bride looks tonight? But most importantly, the past year has given us an assurance that no matter how tough things get for us, no matter how many obstacles are put in front of us, how many crises, catastrophes, global pandemics get thrown at us, we have a family and a group of friends who will not let us fail. And will do whatever they can to put a smile on our faces. And for that, we are eternally grateful. So if you could all please raise your glasses for a quick toast. First, to Bill and Kathy for this wonderful night. To Patti and I, as we start a new life together, today is the Metas. And to all of you, thank you so much for being here. From the bottom of our hearts, it means the absolute world to us. Cheers.